Welcome to Top Fantasies. Today we are going to see the 12 scariest and most dangerous roads in the world 2020. Many people die on these highways on daily basis. So it would be very knowledgeable for all of us to know this one by one. So, if you don't get frightened easily, fasten your seatbelts, take a virtual ride, and let's begin the countdown. Beginning our list from number 12 is the Skipper's Canyon Road from New Zealand with length of 16.5 miles 26.5 kilometers. As this road has danger of being unpaved, no guardrails with narrow and steep cliffs. When Skipper's Canyon became a popular gold mining area, the need for safer access to it increased, claiming hundreds of lives every year. It took 7 years to carve this gorgeous and frightening road out of the cliff face. It was completed in 1890. And many sections of the road remain the same today as they were then. Today, the road is frequented mostly by tour buses and adventure companies. On number 11 is Taroko Gorge Road from Taiwan location with length of 11.8 miles 19 kilometers. This road is in danger due to its narrow, blind corners, rock falls, landslides, flooding and earthquakes. This road is carved out of and through the mountains. Due to the spectacular beauty of its surroundings, the road is well frequented in spite of its fearsome reputation. This means all types of vehicles and pedestrians are all vying for space on the same narrow road, a frightening prospect, considering the number of blind turns and extremely narrow bends in the road. The road is also very hard to keep in good condition, as heavy rainfall and typhoons often cause landslides and rockslides that leave sections of the road impassable. While many who have visited say that it is well worth the danger, this is not a road for the faint of heart. On number 10 is the Karakoram Highway road from Pakistan to China with length of 810 miles 1,300 kilometers. Involving elevation of nearly 15,466 feet above sea level and under very rough conditions with danger of landslides, falling rocks, floods, avalanches, cliffs, flooding herds of animals, precipitous cliffs and terrible storms. This highway is also known for the Friendship Highway in China that was built by the governments of Pakistan and China. On number 9 is 99 Bend Road to Heaven in China with length of 6.8 miles 11 kilometers. This has elevation of 3,855 feet with danger of sheer drops and hairpin turns. This road to heaven features 99 death-defying hairpin turns constructed hundreds of feet in the air. If you went off the road in such places, you'd surely die in a fiery crash. In bad weather, with the ever-looming possibility of an earthquake, the road is incredibly treacherous. This gives fear of thinking how many helpless folks must have died while constructing this highway in the sky. On number 8 is the Pan American Highway from Alaska to Chile, located in North, Central, and South America with length of 48,000 kilometers. This has maximum elevation of approximately 10,000 feet with danger of inclement weather, difficult terrain, cartels and wild animals. In some places, you risk your freedom and even your life by using the PAH as a means of travel. Certainly, a dangerous section of the PAH winds through Mexico and Central America, where drug cartel terrorists roam. Anyway, the PAH is 30,000 miles long, but the only broken section of the road is the 60-mile Darien Gap. On number 7 is the Sichuan-Tibet Highway located in China and Tibet with length of 1,330 miles 2,140 kilometers. This has elevation of 15,400 feet with dangers of rockslides, mudslides, avalanches, hairpin turns and cliffs. The road is a scariest, switchback-laden highway that winds among towering peaks, often causing vomit-spewing altitude sickness in travelers. This road was built between 1950 and 1954. Since then, thousands of people have died while traveling on this road, with a shocking ratio of 7,500 deaths every 100,000 drivers. On number 6 is the James Dalton Highway from Alaska with length of 414 miles 666 kilometers. This has maximum elevation of 4,739 feet involving dangers of extreme weather, poor visibility, difficult terrain, steep grades, isolation and wildlife. This road used by truckers, especially for the bay oil fields on the north slope of Alaska. In fact, the road supports the Trans-Alaska Pipeline system. It's advised that anyone traveling this road should bring survival gear and plenty of supplies. Interestingly, the TV reality show, Ice Road Truckers, has many episodes dramatizing the rigors of traveling on this deadly and primitive road. On number 5 is the Kalima and Lena Highway. Located in Russia with length of 1,914 miles. This is dangerous in extreme weather, unpaved roads with ice, mud, low visibility. Traveling through Siberia is always a challenge. Nicknamed the Road of Bones, this road is one of the coldest regions in the world. Sadly, dozens lose their lives each year when their vehicles fall through the ice. The preferred time to travel on the road is winter, when the ground and water are frozen, making travel somewhat easier. To make matters even worse, people get so bored during these traffic jams that they've been known to rob each other to pass the time. On number 4 is the Gongyang tunneled road from China with length of just 0.75 miles 1.2 kilometers, while high elevation of 2,000 feet. This dangers in sheer cliffs, no guardrails, extreme fog, mud and rockfalls. The tunnel is 15 feet high and 12 feet wide. We should be aware that this road is particularly dangerous when it rains. Interestingly, at least 2 other cliff tunnel roads have been constructed in this area of China. On number 3 is the Sogul Pass Road from India with length of 5.6 miles 9 kilometers. This has elevation of 11,575 feet with dangers of extreme weather, no guardrails, steep cliffs, narrow and unpaved. This just about any road that winds through the highest mountain range in the world, like probably at least somewhat dangerous to travel. Since it is a dirt road where landslides are a continual problem. Moreover, the road zigzags among craggy peaks at over 11,000 feet at its highest elevation. This road is generally closed during the winter, when 50-foot snow drifts make it impassable. On number 2 is the North Yungas Road, usually called the Road of Deaths. Located in Bolivia with length of 50 miles 81 kilometers. While plotting the elevation of 15,256 feet with dangers of landslides, rock falls, cliffs and extreme fog. I would say stay away from this one. Leading from La Paz to Karakoram, the Road of Death is almost 50 miles of one-lane road, featuring vertical drops of as much as 3,000 feet into the Amazon rainforest below. Astonishingly, the road has over 200 hairpin turns. Nearly 300 travelers dies on the road every year. Numerous makeshift memorials can be seen in places where hapless folks have plunged over precipices and gone crashing down into the jungle ravines below. Closing our list with world's most dangerous and deathful road, ranked on number 1 is the killer Topanga Road via Kishtwar in India with length of 70.8 miles 114 kilometers. This involves elevation of 8,300 feet with dangers of steep cliffs, no guardrails, unpaved, mud and completely isolation. This hair-raising road is only for people who have nerves of steel. Open only during the summer months, a 6-mile stretch of this is particularly hazardous, while rocky overhangs look as if they could fall upon the roadway at any moment. The road was built hundreds of years ago by local villagers and has not been repaired over the decades. One false move by a driver could send a vehicle 2,000 feet down a vertical cliff. This road is so frightening that it's hard to watch videos of people driving over it. If your bucket list has this one on it, make sure it's your last challenge. That's all from today's video. If you liked the video, please like and don't forget to subscribe to our channel Top Fantasy and bye.